incremented by a factor of 10 or 20. Today now, we have up to 5th generation of blockchains, and we have reached between 100,000 and 1 million transactions per second on blockchain.
Are you referring to Polygon or Solana here, or something else?
No, not just Polygon or Solana. For example, Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, which some people joke about. I'm talking about the technology. I'm not talking about the people that pretend to be sometimes some things. This is very different. I'm talking just about the technology today. They can do 100,000 transactions per second. Why? Because they have increased the block size. It's
Does that have its own security risk involved with it as well?
no, the security risk, there's two elements. I mean, I'm a cybersecurity 22 years, so that's actually an interesting thing. Today, nobody has actually broken the blockchain, and this includes Bitcoin. It was broken a few times at the beginning, but people fixed. But there's a big difference between the blockchain and the entire ecosystem. Today, most of hacks that are happening on blockchain is not in the blockchain, but is on the systems that lead to the blockchain. They happen, for example, on the wallets. So, for example, if you, let's say, have a wallet on your PC and your mobile, and your mobile is infected by a virus that captures keystrokes, which means can capture your passphrases, it means they can hack your wallet. But it's not hacking the blockchain. So, but yes, your point is correct. There is issues to fix. We need to build more awareness for the users to say, this is how you protect yourselves. So when you talk about security, it's not just the security of the blockchain, because the blockchain may be secure, but if the user does not have awareness how to protect himself, then
If
the
I
system
may,
is, yes.
Ethereum Classic, how many times has it been attacked in the last year and a half, right? That's a good example of a blockchain that is not secure.
Of course, it has been attacked even with 51% attack. So that means you can, I know about all those, that means you can create an emulation of it and bring it down completely. But as to do with maturity of the system, you mentioned Cardano. I do know Charles personally. We're part of a group of over 250 people that invest their entire life in blockchain. Cardano is an extremely great technology. There's some areas that is still young. One example is smart contracts. They're still new in smart contracts. So DeFi in Cardano is probably 2 or 3 years behind Ethereum compared in terms of maturity. However, Cardano is the first blockchain that is actually going to introduce AI mixed with blockchain, and they're working with a company by the name of, oh boy, I'm trying to remember, also in Ethiopia. They have a lot of developers. They have over 300 developers working in Addis Ababa. I guess these people are probably very smart, and usually I think Africa's got a whole generation of hackers as well. The same way India does, the same way Pakistan does. So they involve a lot of people in this new technology. So they are doing joint work between artificial intelligence and blockchain so that you can actually protect the data that is generating the trained models, and at the same time being able to scale it up to run something like a smart city. The person who's working on this project is a guy by the name of Ben Goetzel. He's American that worked both in China and is now somewhere in the middle of the United States. So the point is, software is one of those interesting solutions. It's the only solution in the world where you sell something to a customer that is broken and he actually pays it to fix it. And this was taught to us by Microsoft. I